Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Details of Sergey Kovalev's next fight emerge, and they're putting Sullivan Barrera back on the undercard. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit that bell icon. Shout out to the super chat channel donations, the Venmo, and the Patreon family. We are working. Now, this is a quick video. ESPN, the link is in the description. They pinned an article, and from their sources, they said that Kovalev, we knew Kovalev was coming back in March. That was a long-standing thing after he beat Shabransky. HBO is going to televise his next bout. But now they're saying March 3rd at Madison Square Garden. The source told ESPN that's when Kovalev would be returning. And he's going to return, according to these sources. The deal's not 100% finalized. It's not a set in stone done deal. But, I mean, obviously this is a source. If they're reaching out to ESPN, it's a source I would say directly related to the situation. It's probably just someone who can't really be on record and speak to it. And they're saying for Kovalev's opponent, he's gonna fight Igor Mikhalkin. And also on the co-main event, they're putting together a fight with Sullivan Barrera, and he's the mandatory for new champion Dmitry Bivol. So that's the fight that the fight card, I guess, they're trying to put together. Now, they also say in this particular article, they said they wanted Kovalev to fight Sullivan Barrera, but he opted for less money to fight Bivol instead for a title. And to me, just my honest opinion, that sounds a bit fishy, because they said that the last time they said that Sullivan Barrera was offered the fight, but he didn't like the money, is what I heard. So he ended up fighting someone different. He fought on the Kovalev-Shabransky undercard, and he fought against that, what's his name, Felix dude or whatever his guy's name was, right? So the reason it sounds fishy to me is Sullivan Barrera and Kovalev both lost to the same guy. Kovalev's a former champion. Now he's currently a champion again because he fought Vyacheslav Shabransky for that title, for a vacant belt, and he got the knockout. So he became a champion again. And they're both with main events. So realistically speaking, it seems like that would be a easy fight to make. So to me, for Kovalev, obviously I think Sullivan Barrera respects Kovalev. Kovalev has more of a seasoned pro game than Dmitry Bivol. But if you're going to fight Dmitry Bivol for less money, then I really think it's a money type of deal. Because first of all, Dmitry Bivol, he's been looking like the goods too, and he's a champion too. So it's not like he's a cakewalk, you know what I mean? But again, if you're gonna have a guy who had like 3 belts in Kovalev and was more of a proven commodity, and again now a champion again, I think Sullivan Barrera is expecting a certain amount of money, and those offers aren't being met. So he's exercising his mandatory and fighting another champion, a light heavyweight champion that's more recent, who's proven less as a pro. So I understand that, and I wouldn't even say, to me, boxing's weird, but there's times where it appears like somebody is clearly ducking, but I wouldn't say you would duck Kovalev to fight Dmitry Bivol. He's 12-0 with 10 knockouts. You know what I mean? So that doesn't make sense. Even though he's getting less money, he knows he's fighting a less accomplished guy. But if you want to fight Kovalev, I'm sure he has a certain price in mind. Unlike, let's say, Jeff Horn's team, they're saying, oh, we don't know if we want to fight our mandatory. We can make good money fighting Anthony Mundine. So if they fight Anthony Mundine, to me, that's a clear duck, because Anthony Mundine is nowhere near as regarded as Terrence Crawford. But I wouldn't say that about Sullivan Barrera. Him fighting Dmitry Bivol, and to be honest, Dmitry Bivol, I'm not saying he's better than Kovalev because he hasn't proven that yet, but he's fresher because he's never been stopped, and Kovalev has been stopped and lost back-to-back. As far as Kovalev, I really don't know anything about his opponent. They're talking in this article about his opponent was going to fight in an elimination versus Marcus Brown. I think I would have preferred that so people could get a look at this guy, because Marcus Brown's a good fighter. At least his last 2 performances, he had very good knockouts. I was at one of them when he fought Thomas Top Dog Williams, and then he beat the dude from Long Island too, Shawnee Monahan. So that seems more up his alley, but Kovalev's going in there with an Igor Mikhalkin, and it looks like they're really trying to work some things out with Kovalev. That to me, out of all the light heavyweight competition, to me it shows more about Kovalev. It looks like they're not ready to just put him in there with a top level, top guys. And you could argue, oh hey, they were going to put him in Sullivan Barrera, but yeah, this is the second time. You got to look at the facts. They say this is the second time Sullivan Barrera turned down the money, right? So are you offering him more money than what he turned down in the first time? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, Sullivan Barrera has a certain price point to fight Kovalev. You know what I mean? And if you can't get the fight done in 2 deals, then you could have set a price that you knew Sullivan Barrera probably wouldn't take. And then you say, oh hey, we offered it to Sullivan. I mean, it's the oldest trick in the book. And once again, Sullivan Barrera, if you look at the card, the main event, the co-main event, Dmitry Bivol is taking on in few fights, 12 fights or whatever, he's taking on a very tough task in Sullivan Barrera, vice versa. So to me, Bivol and Sullivan Barrera have the more competitive fight than the main event. Again, who is Igor Mikhalkin? He has a record of 21-1 and 9 KOs, so it doesn't look like he's powerful like the Bivols, the Kovalevs, and the Barreras of the world, and the Better Bievs and Joe Smith Jr., all them other guys. Let me know what you guys, and he's 32 years old. Let me know what you guys think of Kovalev's next option. What does this mean? Hopefully, I just want to see the light heavyweights in 2018 just start all mixing it up. Like Sullivan Barrera versus Bivol, that's a good fight. And the winner of that, maybe fight Kovalev, maybe fight against Artur Beterbiev. Anything like that would be great. So I want to just see all of them lock horns. Let me know your thoughts, drop in the comment section. Because even like Kovalev versus Marcus Brown, I think that would get you, if you beat Marcus Brown, his name is bigger. You know what I mean? Why are they, if Brown was gonna go fight this Igor guy in the eliminator, why didn't you pick Brown? Because they at least had 2 back-to-back good knockouts, athletic dude, undefeated dude. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a guy who has lost with less power for Kovalev. So to me, this stipulates, and Ward said it too, the same thing I said. It's hard to say Kovalev is back if he beats Shabransky and then he beats this Igor Mikhalkin guy. That doesn't really mean you're back to me. But if you beat a Marcus Brown and body him, you beat Dmitry Bivol, Beterbiev, Sullivan Barrera, maybe even a Joe Smith Jr., even though he's coming off a loss in an injury, those fights to me will show a bit more. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.